Welcome back to our Knoxville Raceway previews, and today we're going to hit the big iron, the 410s, and we'll start with this. The 410s are going to race for more money this year. It's a great year to race 410s at the Knoxville Raceway. 6 nights will pay $5,000 to win and $650 for 20th, and they pay really well down through the field. So I think we're going to see some competitors coming in and trying to take that big cash. Of course, Knoxville always has had a great purse, really second only to the World Outlaws for a one-night purse, but it's going to be even better this year. Eric, our defending champion is Brian Brown, and kind of a mystery because we know Brian's going to miss a night or two, so sometimes that doesn't matter to him, does it?
No, proved that last year, being able to miss, actually the last 2 years, winning the track championship, even though the way the rainouts worked out, or in the nights that he was here, he made it count. He was winning or was second or third almost every night. So we'll see how that works out again for him this year. We know he's going to miss 2 or 3 shows, but depending on the rainouts and stuff, again, you can't count him out from the race for the championship.
Absolutely not. He built a really big cushion last year in our limited shows, and always somebody to watch, and we know we'll see him probably at the opener on Saturday. Of course, that brings up who's the next to contend. Well, you have to start with an 8-time champ, Terry Mccarl, and Terry will be back in the 24 car, the T-Mac Motorsports machine, and of course he'll be joined by a different son this year in the 410s.
Yep, Carson Mccarl, the 2-time 360 track champion. He's also a champion in the pro class, moving up to the 410s. We'll see what he can do there in the Jetco 27. I'm excited to see Carson. You can just see him improving year in, year out. Getting better. Just got married to Peyton Delansky, so congratulations to them. And I think Carson's got a shot to be a top 5 in points, maybe better. We'll see.
Another potent combination might be Matt Jewell going over to the TKS Motorsports team. Of course, they won the owner championship just a few seasons ago, so Matt Jewell moving over to there, that's going to be a strong team. And then of course Justin Henderson already got a little early season experience here, but Justin seems to be getting faster in that Sandvig car. Yeah,
they really came on last year, won a race here, then they went out to Pennsylvania a couple of weeks ago and ran 3 nights, just trying to shake things down before the season starts. And I look for them to be really strong here all year. Maybe they win a couple of races, maybe they win a track championship. That's something that's missing on Justin's resume, and we'll see what he can do.
And I think we'll see A.J. Mohler in 2 classes this year. Most weeks he'll be running a 410 and a 360, so that'll be interesting. Of course, his crew chief, no stranger to Knoxville, Brian Sumby. There's always Davey Heskin and his grandpa Butch Maxwell. Of course, they always put a potent combination together, and Davey's ready for this year. And of course, they usually pit beside Josh Schneiderman. Josh was the Lyle Boyd Hard Charger Award winner last year and did pretty well in the points.
Yeah, Josh did really well last year. It was good to see them have a good season. They've been coming here for so long. One thing about Davey, he's got 4 wins here. But it's been since 2013 since he actually won a 410 feature. So I think with Brown not being here as often, and you take Austin Mccarl out of the mix again this year, I think that opens the doors for some of these other guys to maybe come back and win races. I think Davey Heskin has a shot to win a couple of races.
Maybe one of the brothers, the Phillips brothers, they've been getting closer and closer to the podium, and you can always count on them to pass a lot of cars come feature time. Of course, Tasker in the 7 Taz owner driver, and of course Sawyer Phillips has some big sponsorship this year from Arnold Motor Supply as well.
Yeah, Sawyer's got a really nice looking car. I've seen the pictures of it that they've posted on social media, and I really think Sawyer, he was 11th in points last year, I think he can definitely jump up to 5th or 6th. We'll see, maybe better. But again, the door is open for someone like Sawyer or Tasker to finally get their first win at Knoxville.
Then we got, of course, Brian Ridge and Sons Racing. They'll be fielding a couple of cars with Linton Jeffrey, always a factor at Knoxville. You know, he's a multi-time winner here, but he'll have a rookie teammate this year in Austin Miller.
Yep, Linton Jeffrey, it's been a while since he's won a race here as well. The door is open for him to come in and win races. Definitely had a lot of speed last year, qualified really well. We'll see where Linton ends up in 2021, but I like his chances to be up front.
on any given night, you never know who's going to win at Knoxville, especially with all that cash on. So we'll have a lot of invaders coming in as well. And of course, you got Mckenna Hassie, Tori Knutson, Chris Martin, Mike Ayers, Bobby Meintzer, some of those, Joe Simbro, some of those cars getting faster and faster as the year went on last year as well.
Yeah, and Chris Martin's already won a race this year, a 360 race, I believe. And you know, Dennis Moore Jr. turning the wrenches for him. We'll see if they can take that next step here at Knoxville in the 410 class, see what they can do.
Of course, he won another championship last year with the Sprint Invaders. So Chris Martin on a roll here, and then his little brother might be racing a little bit too, Cam Martin. So it'll be fun to see him. I believe he's 16 years old, so it'll be fun to see Cam as well, whether he's in 410s or 360s. It'll be fun to see him as well. But some of the invaders we'll see, you know, on a fairly regular basis. Gio Selzy is one that we'll see in the KCP team.
Yep. Gio looking really strong with the World of Outlaws as much as he's been running with them this year. I think they're going to be here a handful of nights the way it looks on their schedule. So we'll see what Gio can do. He's the youngest winner ever at Knoxville. I don't see any reason why he couldn't win another race this year, even if they are only here a few nights. So. Yep.
Some of the other invaders we'll see, of course, Ayrton Jeniton. He's got some new sponsors this year, so he's got more than one motor to work with. So he's saying that he'll be here on a more regular basis. Of course, Tucker Klossmeyer was a regular with us last year. I think he'll be here on a more sporadic basis this year, but still to see those two youngsters moving into the fold as well will be really fun to see.
Yep, throw in Mckenna Hassie, her second year in the 410 class. We'll see if she's able to jump up her engine program a little bit, qualify a little better, and get towards the front. A lot of young talent in the 410 class being cultivated right now.
Yep, there'll be several invaders. We never know who's going to show up. Shane Golubich's another one that comes to mind with Mad Wood Racing. He's talked about racing here more this year again as well. So the 410's kind of wide open, but kind of not. We'll just have to see how it goes and who's going to show up what night with Huset's Speedway running on Sunday nights. And, you know, you're going to see some competitors going both ways. So we might see some new faces like Mark Dobmeyer coming down the pike when he's well enough to race as well. So we're just excited about this season at Knoxville in the 410 class, and we'll see you on Saturday night.